yun?
Ang hari ng underworld.
Hari ng underworld.
Oo.
Nakakatakot.
Nakakatakot yan.
Pero kalmado lang.
Kalmado lang.
Kalmado lang.
Ibig sabihin, kumukuha ka ng kaluluwa,
Oo.
kinakaret mo,
Oo.
pero kalmado ka lang.
Pero kalmado ka lang.
So, I have to point it out na Hades, nung nasa time, yung oras niya sa amateur scene, itong
yung mga offline tournaments in the scene. Oo.
This guy has been, under the radar of some of the big organizations.
Big names, yes.
Big organization dito. And Hades right now, pinatunayan niya na hindi niya naman kailangan sumama sa isang team na nasa MPL na.
Oo.
Kasi ang ginawa nila dito, literally, they just went in, broke the doors of the MPL. Pinasok nila, and sinipa nila, and
Paano?
sabi nila,
Paano nila sinipa? Paano nila sinipa?
Pag
ganun. Pero kalmado pa rin yung pagsipa.
Hindi, yung sinipa nila, nakangiti pa rin sila.
Oo. Alright guys, kidding aside, we are now at the picks and bans. Omega now banning. Okay, Atlas, akala ko paramis magkamukha kasi. Atlas and Kufra for Omega, eliminating the setup heroes. Signal Ultra, interesting. Ang Farsa ban dito.
Yeah.
They're respecting Haze on this Farsa.
It's one of the best supports na meron dito ngayon. And if you don't want to be pushed out of your lane or forced to actually, just back off, tanggalin mo na si Farsa kasi masakit sa ulo si Farsa. And dito mo nakikita sa 5-man ban setup natin kung saan ba talaga nahihirapan yung mga team. Because they know na pwede pa nila iban yung Farsa. They know na ang daming leeway. Ang daming pinto, ang daming space para mag-adjust on the fly. So they can ban those heroes na kahit papano hindi naman talaga nabibigyan ng priority. As long as masakit sa ulo para sa team nila, hindi nila bibigay.
Okay lang. And mind you, Imba DJ is also one lean, mean, green player.
Oo. Canon
Piccolo. Farsa player. Diba? Isa rin yung ganun eh. So I think they know they know the capabilities of each other. And again, like what you said, they're respecting the heroes na pwedeng i-attempt ng isa't isa na mapalakas, no? So now Omega banning also the Ling pick, like what you've said, they now respected Hades na rin on their part. What I like about Omega is sometimes they can switch up their core, their main core. Sometimes si Toshi kasi nakikita natin na hindi nagsa-sidelane eh. Minsan si Hajizi eh. No? So may ganun silang formula and probably pwede nilang i-flex ngayon yung mga heroes na pipiliin nila and let's see what's going to be it. First pick, na ba na may mga possible first pick? Oh, okay.
Respectable. I like the idea. Just secure the map vision from the start of the draft and adjust accordingly kapag kakailanganin. Signal Ultra, Imba DJ dito and Hades. I just feel that Signal Ultra has a natural affinity for the Chango for some reason.
Pwede sila magganon.
Pero hindi pa nila kukunin to ngayon. They get the thumbs. They secure that strong side lane. Yun na naman yung kailangan and probably a support will come out right now.
Popol and Kupa. There you go. Tumapat sila actually sasabihin ko pa lang, no joke. Sasuggest ko pa lang sana ang Popol and Kupa dahil one way to answer actually na pick is sagutin mo rin ng vision pick. No, may traps ka. Huwag ka magala, may traps din ako. Vision Shin is open for the taking pero Omega, wow, this is a deadly combo. Deadly combo, Butters. The Hilda, the Selena, and the Cho can pull off huge pick-offs kahit na may extra dog ang side ng Signal Ultra. Ooh!
Kaso kasi, okay lang para sa akin na kumuha dito yung Signal Ultra ng, what do you call this, Popol and Kupa. Kasi, mas madaming kailangan iwasan yung pana dito ng Selena.
Yeah. Mas maraming leeway.
Mas maraming space to actually just avoid.
Yeah. We shall see. Kasi nag-Harit ngayon ang Signal Ultra. I can therefore say that Harit really needs the purple buff para maaga natin siyang maramdaman ng kanyang pag-gax. Kung hindi, may maghihintay siya ng second reset eh. So, baka may ganong pinaplano na ang side ng Omega, especially that they have a Selena on their lineup. Tapos meron pa silang Hilda na napaka-aggressive, hindi na kailangan ng ultimate para makapag-first blood.
Harald is still strong naman. The
Oo.
only problem is, napunta siya sa isang meta na, sabihin na lang natin, parang alam mo yun, ang laki ng emphasis dun sa buff. Kasi nga, nahati na yung buff eh.
Oo, dalawa.
May difference na.
Dati kasi magkakaparehas
Dati
yung buff
magkakapareho, kahit anong kunin mo dun okay lang. Ngayon, hindi na ganun.
Oo eh. Parang ano na eh, magkakaagawan na talaga. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 1 para dito sa last series. Omega now
Your team is
are
banned.
the next ones to ban. Esmeralda ban para sa Signal Ultra. Kalmado, kitang-kita mo yung pagkakalma, men.
Wala.
Ng Omega.
Nakatingin lang yan.
Oo, tamang tingin lang eh.
Wala, tingnan mo.
Oo.
Coach, ano bang gagawin natin dito?
Sige, kaya nyo na yan, sabi ni Coach.
Sabi
Oo.
niya, lilista ko na lang.
Oo, kalmado
Kayo
lang
na
kayo
bahala.
ah.
Kalmado lang kayo.
Oo. Pero ang interesting ng sinabi ni Wolf kanina na ito lang Signal Ultra ang nagbigay sa sarili nila ng kalmado, no? Usually yung iba suntok suntok batters kung mayroon kang team, no? Parang
Oo.
lipad batters,
Oo.
laban batters, gulong batters.
yun.
Parang ganun. Yung Zen Esports parang durog.
Durog, Zen.
Oo, durog Zen. Yung Signal Ultra, tsaka kalmado ultra eh. Ibig sabihin, meron silang inner peace.
Alam mo, men,
Oo.
yung mga pinakamalulupit na anime na character,
Oo.
yung mga kalmado.
Ay, oo.
Pagka
Totoo, si Sasuke.
Oo.
Si Sasuke.
Pagka nananalo sila, ang ginagawa lang nila, yung usually may mga salamin yan eh.
Oo.
Tapos ang gagawin lang nila, itataas lang nila yung
Tataas lang
salamin
nila
nila.
yung salamin. Hawakan nila sa
Oo.
gitna. Hawakan nila sa
Oo,
gitna.
hawakan nila sa gitna. Tapos
Oo.
tapos na yung problema.
Oo.
Ganun
Kalmado
ang mga
lang sila.
kalmado.
Mga edgelord.
O mga edge lord,
Mga edge
tama ka doon.
Marami yan eh. Si Sasuke, si Vincent.
Oo.
Si Vincent ang nagpauso ng pagiging kalmado sa lahat
Oo,
eh. Lagi mong tatandaan, wala si Sasuke kung wala si Vincent.
Oo, tama ka
Oo.
doon. Tama. Alam mo isipin mo, mga sino pa ba? Basta parang
Si Rukawa.
si Rukawa,
Kalmado
may
lang si
kalmado,
Rukawa.
kalmado.
Oo.
Kalmado lang sila.
Kalmado lang.
Hindi mo kailangan ng sobrang lakas ng dating.
Oo. Kailangan cool, calm, and collected.
CCNC.
Oh, wow.
CCNC.
May ganun pala.
Matik yan.
Oo.
Omega.
Kaya tayo kalmado lang.
Kalmado lang.
Kalmado
Kalmado lang tayo.
Oo. Omega, last 2 picks, ang hinihintay natin ay support. Ay, no. A carry. We're waiting for a carry. Khalid?
Mm.
Oh, Yishun.
Is picking.
Actually, this is a surprise para sa akin na umabot ang
Yishun
Yishun
Shin sa fourth
at
pick.
si Khalid ng fourth pick. Kasi these are the heroes na parang kapag pwede mo sila
Kunin na eh.
kukunin mo agad.
Oo nga eh.
This is an interesting pattern for Omega.
I think binigay din ng Signal Ultra eh. Kasi they could have picked it.
OMG!
We're back! We're back, boy! The healing galing is back! Paano mo kakalmahin ang sarili mo? Kailangan mo lang ng gamot. Kailangan mo ng medicine. Paring Butters. Akala ko nga actually kanina natin makikita sa MPL-PH to. Pero sabi ng Signal Ultra, ibabalik namin. Lots. Estes lots.
Ito yung sinasabi natin dito, Kuya Manjin. Signal Ultra, they go for the Estes pick. And they actually go toe-to-toe with the sustain na meron dito yung side ng Omega. Now, wala silang sagot dito sa isa't isa. Although, pwede natin sabihin na in terms of being sustain for the Khalid and the Estes naman kahit paano, there are a few items that you can get.
Oo.
But still, it is what it is, Manjin. Papasok na tayo sa game.
Let's go. Game number 1. Signal Ultra on the red side and Omega on the blue side. Look at the emblems right now, Butters. Ikaw na nagsabi nito na medyo underrated right now ang Hylos. Pero napakasakit pa rin talaga ng Hylos Revitalize. And napakabilis ng wave clear. Automatic yan because of the law of the punishment. Una ngayong pupunta sa Little Wanderer, Signal Ultra. Meanwhile, tatry kaya mag-attempt ng steal itong team ng Omega.
A new take para dito kay Popol and Koopa, Mage Killer. is on that side and he's gonna go to the side lane.
Oo nga, no.
So hindi pwedeng iwan basta-basta dito si Sujin.
Makakuha kagad na magandang tower push kagad si Popol and Koopa. Meanwhile, Toshi popping the second skill. Pops the first skill, pero may law of the punishment. It doesn't matter as the Estes will take the first blood. May counter go naman si Hayes doon sa top lane. Pero yan, no? Mage type. Jungle type emblem. With the Popol and Koopa, kahit yung aso mo, ang bilis kumuha ng towers.
Ito naman yung ginagawa dito ng Signal Ultraman Jin. Bumaba na sila dito agad. They know that they can push the tower.
Yeah.
Kasi meron silang mage killer. Si Toshi dito is trying his best to stop this.
Kaya niya yan
Pero,
actually.
Oy!
Mountain Shocker to finish off everyone.
Oh.
Toshi with the first skills. The Sand Slash, mga kaibigan. Oh, muntikan pa makuhaan si Hades. Pero I like it. I like the idea, Butters.
Oo.
Interesting to para sa Signal Ultra. But then again, alam ng Omega na magtitake at magsasama-sama ang Signal Ultra para dun sa push. Nice outplay na nagmula kay Toshi.
I like the creativity na nanggagaling dito sa Signal Ultra. Alam nila kung gaano ka-importante mag-push sa ganitong area or ganito kaaga into the map. But still, you have to give props for Omega for reading kung ano man yung plano nilang gawin. Well, it is a given kasi nga mage killer yung ginawa. Toshi, mabilis yung kanyang pag-iisip dito.
Oo. Automatic eh. And hindi mo basta-basta pwede kasing harapan yung Khalid kasi meron nga siyang second skill to sustain. So alam niya yung capability niya kaya naging confident din siya on going in. This is actually interesting though kasi you have a Yishun Shin. And sasaluin nyo lahat ng Mountain Shocker. Napakasakit nun. Raging Sandstorm to last it. Toshi right now. Popping the second skill pero mukhang abangan hindi makapag-heal. Naluloob punishment. Naluloob punishment.
Pero si Sujin dito, hindi din siya makapwesto There is this thing about Signal that they really want to push the bot lane.
Yes.
Ang nagiging problema, Manjin, is there is a bit of a problem kapag ka dumarating na sa punto na nandiyan si Toshi. Kasi sobrang dali para kay Toshi nalagpasan si Popol.
Yes.
Kaya niyang pumunta agad kay Koopa at pag si Koopa na nahawakan niya, Koopa doesn't have a dash.
Yes.
Hindi siya makakalayo ng basta-basta and hindi rin flicker yung kinuha niya in the first place.
Yes. Alam ni Toshi yung capability ng heroes niya to sustain. I think this is one of the main reason kung bakit high pick ngayon ang Khalid para sa side lanes. Toshi is doing great on defending this bottom late tower. Men, ang tagal nang tumatambay dito ng Signal Ultra, hindi pa rin nababasag. Toshi, there you go, Raging Sandstorm. Ayun na nga, yung Quicksand Tornado, the arrow is there. Tinamaan dito ang apat, pero mga kaibigan, nabasag pa din. Nakuha pa rin si Toshi dito ng isa. The arrow will now miss. Iba DJ, tumatakbo. Toshi, meron ba siyang Quicksand Guard? Wala na, dahil siya ang unang mawala. Hayes, pumasok ng kanyang garote. Nag-aabol ngayon yung Doggy Doo. Nandito pa rin sa paring hit. Mission accomplished para Signal Ultra. Basagan Torre, pero nagkakapatayan. Nakakakuha ng mga libreng kills ang side ng Omega. Tapos meron pa sila nakuha ang orange.
The only problem, Anjin, for Signal Ultra right now is they got the bottom tower, yes, but they didn't really clear their jungle monsters.
Yes.
So ibig sabihin, there was a lot of time na nasayang dito yung Signal Ultra just because they couldn't get it in the first try. They could have put more pressure sa ibang lanes, but andyan na yan eh. Pangatawanan nyo na yan.
Pangatlong attempt na nila yun.
Pangatlong attempt na nila.
Actually, so ang daming nakuwang time ngayon ng Omega para mauna sa tower at mauna sa mga ibang lanes na gusto nila. Pero men, ibang klase talaga to. 5-man. Actually, 4-man. Juice, mukha lang silang 5 dahil nandyan yung Doggy Doo. Pero ang bilis mawasak ng Torre.
Oo, lakas magtulak ng Signal Ultra dito.
Team Tulak! Naku po, there comes another arrow magmumula kay Hayes. Meron bang AOE damage para sa side ng Omega? Wala dahil here comes the heal from Imba DJ. Nakakamiss yung heal na yun, men. Nakakamiss lang kasi, pero tumama kasi yung pana. Toshi coming in with the Desert Tornado into the face. 6-3. More free kills para sa side ng Omega. Signal Ultra, muntikan pa nila mabasag yung Torre. I like the switch though of Signal Ultra. Dito natin nakikita yung ganitong klaseng formula sa Signal Ultra natin na we witness.
There is this thing about them being very much aware kung ano yung planong gawin dito ng Signal Ultra. So, Omega, nag-react sila. They're punishing them well. Pero kasi nire-rinse and repeat lang ng Signal Ultra dito yung ginagawa nila. Wala silang ginagawa kahit anong special dito.
Yeah. Kumbaga, ayaw nila ng team fight eh. push and push and push. But then again, kapag late game yung Omega, men, kailangan mo matakot. Lalo na kapag yung SS yung unang tinamaan. Yun na nga, yung Blessing of the Moon Goddess. But it's not enough to prevent the death dahil yung Mountain Shocker, yung papatay sa kanya, 203 para kay Haji Z, mukhang mag-fail. Ata dito yung plano ng Signal Ultra 1 ka-lead to rule them all.
Eto, the thing is, kanina nga pinag-usapan na natin ito, Manjin.
Oo.
Si Chujin kanina, finokus sila yung lane. Pinuntahan nila, they really wanted to push.
Yes.
Ang tagal nila doon, 3 tries.
Oo.
Ang tinabot. Nakuha nila, yes. Doon sa may top lane, 1 try nakuha nila, yes. But they didn't account for the Yison Shin. Yison Shin, 6 minutes in, meron kang BOD.
Ang bilis niyan.
Mabilis yan.
Ang bilis yan. And ayaw mo kasi na tabi-tabi kayo sa Mountain Shocker eh. The fact na meron kayong Blessing of the Moon Goddess Ultimate kay Imba DJ, ayan o, ang dami niyong sasaluin na bala ng Mountain Shockers. And I think it's too late now for Signal Ultra to actually pull off this type of strategy. Bakit, Patters?
Tignan mo kung ano na yung level ni Haji dito. Level 12.
Against level 9. 3 levels ahead, Butters.
Maging ikaw yung level 12 sa mundo na puro level 9.
Sure ball ka doon,
Sure
level
ball
12
ka doon,
eh.
level 12 ka eh.
Totoo. Totoo, men. Rhea ngayon, falling low, pops sa Continent Inferno. Makakapag-kasamlip out siya, pero nandito na level 12.
Tanda mo, walang nakakatakas kay Jumong.
Walang nakakatakas.
Walang nakakatakas kay Jumong.
Mga kids. Lagi niyong tatandaan, every Friday night. Jumo!
Jumong. Ang hari ng Gogoryo.
Ang hari ng Gogoryo. Kahit ilang bala, kahit ilang mga bataan pa ang ipadala nyo.
Kaya tamaan
Kaya
lahat yun.
tamaan ni Jumong.
Pero alam mo, this is actually one of the things na Omega, they have this in the bag.
Yes.
Kasi just because of the difference between Haji and Hades dito.
Oo. At saka ano eh, ang daming nakuwang opportunity ng Omega to take free kills. And wala, even though yung Signal Ultra yung may plano, it seems like nabasa na ng Omega yung blueprint. Na wag nyo lang pa-push. Hindi, sabi ng Omega, alam nyo kami nagsimula ng sistema dito eh.
Oo.
Wag nyo kaming, hindi pwede sa amin yan eh. Kumbaga, senior na kami, rookies pa lang kayo.
Oh, ito yung literal na kinain ng sistema.
Literal na kinain ng sistema. Tama ka dyan. Ayun na nga yung Glorious Pathway in. Pero mukhang mabubuhay si dito. Toshi going in for the Desert Tornado. Where is the Raging Sandstorm? Mukhang hindi kailangan dahil may tumitipi. Who is arriving? It is going to be Rhea defending the top lane. Pero na Way of the Dragon siya. Hindi na nga natin nakita. Pero pasag na ni Torre. Pero ayun na nga, napakakate ni Toshi. Popping the third Desert Tornado of his life. Ben Sanity now falling low. Omega, it is now clear na ang taas na ng kalamangan. 9.1k gold lead. Ang hirap na makakambak nito kung ikaw ay Signal Ultra Batters. Omega doing their best to negate this push strat.
Eto lang ha, Signal Ultra, if ever they have done that first push perfectly, kasi na-takedown nila si Toshi at that point,
Oo.
this could be another story. Kasi at that, sure ako na sila Sujin, sila Hades, papasukin na nila agad yung
Yes.
gubat
Yes.
ng kalaban doon.
Yes.
But still, it didn't really work and it costed them a lot and it might cost them the game. I'm not saying na sure ball panalo na talaga yung Omega dito.
Mukhang sure ball na nga ata dahil napitas dito si Ben Sanity. GZ, pumasok pa yung kanyang second skill at si Rhea. Ayun, nahuli pa ng traps. Kinagat, pinana, ginarote, sabog kate. Sabi dito, ni kaibigang Hades, habang pumana pa into the face, pumapana. Sa pool ka na naman. 4 heroes ang natumpa dyan para sa Signal Ultra at mukhang panalo na ang team ng Omega. 10 minutes into this game.
At para tayo nasa episode ng Strategies Gone Wrong.
May ganun ba? Napalabas?
Oh, pwede naman.
Oh, pwede naman.
Strategies Gone Wrong. Well, I like the idea eh. I like the creativity coming out from Signal Ultra.
Oo.
But, nawalan sila ng preno.
Totoo. Totoo. Kumbaga, ang ganda na ng wheels mo.
Oo.
Ang ganda na ng seats mo.
Oo.
Bagong car wash ka.
Yung preno mo.
Oo, kaso yung preno mo sira.
Oo.
Yun yung mahirap dun eh.
Hindi nila na-prenuan yung sarili nila. Masyado sila nag-focus doon it wasn't really a problem to the early game, pero kasi the moment that Haji and the others are free to farm, are free to take whatever they like, they have their perfect rotation dahil ginawa mo na 3 beses yun, it's really a hard thing to come back
Yes.
from.
Yes. And this is the reason why Omega are still the titans of this
Pero si
tournament.
Toshi si Toshi bayad.
Si Toshi, tinan mo, lumilipat na ng game.
Oh,
Si Toshi, kala niya aabot siya doon, kala niya lumilipad siya, pero mukhang tatapusin na ata ng team Omega itong laban. Oh no, Rhea, tinatangkin niya lahat, pero the Lord, mawawala yung Lord dito, pero pala doon si kaibigan Toshi, that is Zaman Force, para dito side, Tracker TC tumatakbo na din, pero tinamaan na pa na dito, yung high loss, tapos chuk-chak, magbumula kay kaibigang Hajizi, and mukhang this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Bawal kayong kumalma kapag kalaban nyo ang Omega. Game number 1, victory.
and kalmado. Omega,
Kung kalmado Ultra, kalmado Omega din.
kalmado Omega. Ay, actually, OMG.
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 Omega OMG.
Omega OMG. Well, it was a good it was a good way to, end the game for Omega. Nabasa nila yung strategy na ginagawa dito ng Signal Ultra, and from there hindi na nakabawi yung
Yeah.
Signal Ultra.
And it seems like, sabi ng Omega dito na, hindi nyo naman pwede gawin sa amin yan.
Oo.
Sabi ng Omega, ano ba maakala nyo sa amin? Mapupull off nyo yung ganyan. This is Omega welcoming Signal Ultra to the tournament.
They could have done it sa ibang lane, I think, na
Kung lumipat sila,
oo,
no? Oo.
the Khalid is just way too much at this point.
Yes.
Parang, alam mo yun, kung if you're ever gonna do this, do it with an offlaner na kaya niyong bulihin kahit papano.
Yes.
You're not going to win if ever it's a Khalid Uranus.
Oo. Kasi
Ang
yung,
hirap eh.
ang mahirap kasi ang maganda sa Khalid, that's why I think interesting din siya side lane. Ang bilis niya pumunta sa side lane dahil sa kanyang passive. 'Di ba? Parang yung moment na nasa mid na yung mid mo, yung Khalid kaya niyang sabayan yun eh.
Oo.
Kasi may passive siya. Para siyang Tams na walang sight. Ganun siya kabilis. Ganun siya kabilis. And man, Toshi, I think, even though ang sakit niya, GZ doon, I really think that with the defense of Toshi, yun yung nagdala. Yun yung nagdala na lahat. I don't know, ikaw ba?
Ako, naniniwala ako, it was Toshi show talaga.
Mhm.
Pinakita niya kung gano'n siya kagaling mag-hold ng side lane, and that literally just won them the game.
Let's see kung parehas ba tayo ng pagtingin. Panoorin natin ang analysis ni Wolf.
Thanks so much, casters. We're going to be looking at that game one stomp of Omega versus Signal Ultra. We thought that this will be yun yung kalmado game dapat. Medyo mabagal. Pero ano nga ba nangyari? Bakit mabilis to na napunta sa side ng Omega? I think we did say in our prediction na this could either be a very slow match or a very fast one na one-sided sa laban. And I think that Signal Ultra had a lot of question marks along the way sa kanilang draft dito. May like particularly the Hylos coming out from Signal Ultra, and I think that Estes Hylos combo is a classic para sa Signal Ultra. Classic being, this is one thing that they have already been using for the longest time. Siguro yung mga question marks sa akin dito is, number one, Harith in combination with Hylos plus the Estes. Imagine if this was a Bruno na classic na ginagawa ng Signal, it could be fast wave clear. However, dahil ito yung trio nila na nag-take ng buffs, hindi niya kinaya yung speed ng Omega. Looking at Selena, very fast jungle and wave clear. You also have Hilda, solid tanks, ang lakas din ng dueling potential against jungle creeps, and obviously, there is that Hisin Shin. Now, on the side lanes naman, meron kang Khalid and meron kang Cho. These heroes alone are very good when it comes to dueling. I mean, there's a Thams 1v1 matchup, siguro pwede pa. But when it comes to the Popol and Kupa on the side lanes that Sujin worked on for Signal, and I guess this is a theory crafting material for Signal that unfortunately did not work. I like the idea. It's your long range, quote unquote, parang Duran's carrier against the sustained lineup of Omega with this blade, and using the Popol and Kupa eventually. However, that did not work, unfortunately. Sa Signal, kinapos sila sa early game. Okay, looking at the post-game stats, we can see some actually a very significant na difference when it comes to the overall damage output of Omega because this is once again a stomp. I just wanna take note na hindi ganon ka-effective itong si Sujin when it comes to dealing the damage. Although si Hades on the Harith performed well, one of his signature heroes, I believe isa na lang siya sa mga players ngayon na legit sobrang lupit pa mag-Harith, knowing that Harith is quite enough meta hero. The Popol and Koopa on the side lanes with the jungle emblem na Mage Killer, ang gusto mo is makapag-push ka. There's a big yellow bar here showing yung turret damage ni Chujin. But if you look at the numbers, it pales in comparison. Looking at Curtizi, for example, so sa GC, 12k, 13k building damage. Looking at Sujin, only 4,000. Even when they're planning na makapag-push, power push with this Popol and Koopa plus the Estes plus the Hylos, okay yun sana with the Harith Zaman Force. Gusto nilang mag-take ng objectives. Unfortunately, the wave clear and the junk clear did not complement the tempo of what Signal wants to play around with. That's why Omega were able to punish them for it. Now we're looking at the highlights, the smart highlights of the game. We can notice some of the important priorities for Omega, which is to take the side lanes for sure, i-abuse nila yung mga matchups nila sa 1v1, and also have this Selena pop off. And look at Toshi. He knows na kaya mag-deal ng AoE damage. And many times, sa Toshi show, sinasabi nga natin, even when they're sustained, coming out from the Estes, the Yisunshin ultimate plus the Khalid AoE damage, sama pa yung control overall, nalugi na yung Signal Ultra. And dito ka na magtataka dun sa lineup mo. If you're looking at Signal Ultra, if you're a fan of Signal Ultra, this is where you wonder, why did we draft 4 heroes like this or 5 heroes like this when evidently it's not enough to take down even one hero from the opponents? At then, dyan na nang-problema yung Signal Ultra. Eventually, they run out of options on taking down their opponents. They ran out of damage. There's not much highlights actually. Walang big plays coming out from Omega. It's just a micro plays that stacked all together. And the fact that their draft is just really easier to execute as compared to Signal Ultra, kaya naman sila nanalo. And Omega, I think that this is just another day in the office for them. Had GC 706 with this Yisunshin, but we know that Toshi also performed well. And I think that we might see more Hajizi plus Toshi combination in the coming games of Omega. Although they have another activatable off-laner Curtizi or side-laner Curtizi, eventually, i-consider na ng Omega, baka i-mainstay nila pabalik din si Hajizi. Or maybe not. The idea of having substitutes anyways is to surprise your opponents. An activatable 6-man, hindi natin alam kung sino pa yung pwede natin makita. Maybe Kenji could be back or kung sino man. But we know that there are a lot of able cores para sa Omega. Nevertheless, Signal, I believe that was just a jab. Kumbaga sa boxing, sinusukat pa lang ng Signal Ultra yung kanilang kalaban na Omega. Or maybe this is something that they also planned. Unfortunately, it did not work. I honestly thought na pwedeng ma-heal o mas madamay sa heal yung Wolf ni Popol and Koopa. Unfortunately, hindi natin nakita yun sa ating laban. Perhaps a little bit of disconnect then when it comes to the overall strategy of what Signal Ultra want to do when it comes to the playing the tempo game. Maybe they can revert back to what they usually play. Baka ibalik nila yung mga classic Imba DJ heroes like your Farsa, your Valir, even a Sicilian or a Cyclops. Those mage cores that deal the damage early on. That's something na medyo kinulang, kinapos ang nakita natin dito on Signal Ultra. Also, maybe a different choice of side laner heroes. Nevertheless, that's just game number 1. This is a full best of 3 series. Maybe this can end later, game 3, or maybe Omega finish it game 2. What do you think, casters?
Actually, parang pwede nga mag-game number 3 eh. Sa ganung klaseng showing, nagpakita ang Signal Ultra ng bagong formula. Pero again, kalaban nila dito ang father of formulas. No? Isa ang Omega sa mga nagpakita sa atin ng kung paano ba gamitin ang mask, kung paano ba yung 3-man revital, at kung ano-ano pa. At kung ano-ano pa, and hindi na bago yon sa side ng Omega. Signal Ultra, I do feel that they underestimated the capability of Omega to adapt. No? Chumilax lang din yung Omega and I feel yung Khalid talaga din eh.
Yep.
Hindi nila in-expect eh.
I think in a way then, ang take ko sa kanya Manjin is this is a certain amount of there's a certain amount of respect for the other team naman, for Signal Ultra to Omega, kasi they really tried to surprise Omega with their strategy. What they forgot was Khalid was still available in the pool.
Yes.
And the only way for them to actually use etong setup na ginawa nila is for Popol to go to the off lane at doon sila mag-focus. Whenever they got the win, ang ganda na sana, seamless na lahat ng bagay na nangyayari. Pero ang bilis kasi rumisponde or bumalik ng lane ng isang Khalid. If ever it was another hero on the pool, siguro baka na-take down yun ng isang try. Pero with Khalid, I don't think so.
Siguro kung Tams yun, kung kahit nga yung Reynos, pwede pa eh. Pwede mo, pero Khalid kasi, the kit, the healing capability of the second skill, the damage output, the 3 slashes, wave clear is also there. Let's see what are the adjustments of Signal Ultra. I like that you pointed out that Signal Ultra actually respected the fact that Omega is not ready for the type of strategy. I like it. But this time, I feel na they can go back to their roots. No, they can go back to what Omega wants them to play, the suntukan play style, no? Kasi Omega parang kompleto Ricardo yung ano na to eh, yung play style nila eh. Merong systematical, tas kaya nilang makipagbruskuhan, kaya nilang makipag early game skirmish while alam nila yung sige, next kailangan na i-push. And let's see. This time we're going into the draft. I feel na mas ang taas ang confidence ngayon ng Omega with this one. That was just a stomp for game number 1. Nawala na ng damage. Yung team ng Signal Ultra, yung bandang huli.
It's really a matter of Signal Ultra going for those one-try pushes. Hindi nila nagawa and it didn't really work for them. Tapos yung na-realize sila na kailangan natin gumalaw. Wala na, level 12 si Haji.
Ang taas na level.
Well, bihira mangyari yun
At saka,
bihira mangyari yun.
At saka, kapag may Popol and Kupa ka, di ba, dapat natabi-tabi kayo, kalaban nyo yung Shunshin, 6 na bala in total ang nasasalo nyo ng Mountain Shocker. Kasi di ba, ang aso, si Doggy Do, tinatamaan din
si Doggy Do tinatamaan
Mountain Shocker.
Pero hindi nadadamay sa heal si Doggy Do.
Oo nga, parang hindi nagpo-proc
Hindi nagpo-proc sa kanya.
Si Popol pa rin ang nahi-heal dito. And I like the idea. It's a mage killer. I like it. Kasi, why not, di ba? 2 unit ang umaatake sa'yo sa Popol and Kupa. Tapos may extra kang damage sa Torre. Ang bilis nun.
Ito yung interesting, men. Like, 10 ban setup tayo ngayon. So a lot of teams are really just trying to formulate whatever they can to make the most out of this 10 ban setup.
Yes.
Ngayon, kung ang Popol and Kupa hindi na masyadong napipili at wala na masyadong priority, then go for a Popol and Kupa and try to shake things up. Kasi kapag ka nagpaganan nyo yung Popol and Kupa offlane na yun, it might be the new flavor of the month for the MPL.
Baka nga. Ang tagal nating in-expect na yung Popol and Kupa ay mag-switch sa carry hero. At nakita natin yun kanina sa Signal. But unfortunately, it did not work kasi nga, they're up against Omega. This time, Omega ang pupunta sa red side. Signal Ultra naman sa blue side. 2 picks opening para sa Omega. Still with the Kufra ban for Omega. They are neglecting Signal Ultra from using yung mga Atlas, mga initiations. Mukhang makakita na naman tayo ng mga fighters this time, Butters.
Signal Ultra dito, they still ban out that far sa ayaw nilang makuha yung mga supports na yan. They are 100% respecting Haze at this point.
Yeah. Ooh!
Wala na. Alam nila na Khalid just toyed with their strategy.
Yes.
Talagang Khalid, if ever ibang hero lang talaga, I cannot emphasize this more, Manjin.
Oo nga eh.
Kung hindi lang talaga Khalid yun, it could have worked.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. Kasi nakita natin mismo, kung pwede nga lang i-highlights yun eh, yung win 9 on 5, actually 1 on 4 ni Toshi yung sa bottom lane. And I think Signal Ultra with the fact that Omega has the 2 picks, sabi ng Signal Ultra dito, wag na. Huwag natin ibigay. Let's go for a new play. Alcohol muna dito.
Alcohol muna.
Sina Kuya Toshi, alcohol lang saglit. Let's see what is going to be the first pick. Walang Farsa. Ling is open. Uranus. Okay. Atlas is also open. Hilda,
Team
okay,
picking.
para dito sa side ng Signal Ultra.
Interesting take for Signal Ultra to start with a Hilda. It's the first time that we've seen it this day.
Yeah.
Namuuna yung Hilda. Usually makikita mo lang yung Hilda sa first 2 picks.
Yeah.
On the red side. Pero yung first pick material Hilda, it's something new.
It means na may bago na namang baon ang Signal Ultra. And
What?
I like it. I like the theory behind it. Kasi automatic na parang safe pick siya eh. Parang siyang Uranus na alam mo na automatic yung kalaban mo, may hirapan patumbahin to. So that's why pipili sila ng mga type ng heroes na kaya rin makipagsabayan.
Uy, Ling.
Eh na nga, kakasabi
Nakuha
lang
nila yung
natin.
Hades. Nakuha nila yung hero ni Hades. And Hades, he's happy with this. But there is a bit of a nerf kay
Ling.
Ling. So
Yeah.
if ever patulad sila kay JP kanina, the shutdown, the
Oh.
early game shutdown na nagawa sa kanya, it's going to be a big problem. Signal Ultra, nag-ingat na sila sa mga sustain heroes dito ng Omega. They just pick a Balmond now.
Oo.
Nandiyan na rin naman si Tam, so why not?
Why not? Yes. And since wala nang Uranus. So ngayon, Omega, we're waiting for the Heat Hero. Usually kasi dito nag-Heat Hero na ang team ng Omega sa second phase eh.
It's either a hit hero or a haze hero at this point. Pwede
Oh.
nila.
So support
And
Ayan
it's
na
going
nga.
to be the haze hero.
the Haze Hero. There we go. This is the answer to the Ling. And it can actually damage the Balmond and the Hilda din sa late game. So I like it. I like the answer from Coach Dale, Mr. Worldwide, going for the Cyclops and banning the Valier right now. It seems like Omega is planning to go all in, especially na wala yung Valier. Pwede pa mag-Atlas dito or hanap pa sila ng isang hero na papasok.
I feel for Signal Ultra, they should ban out how do I say this? Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
There is a probability na mag-Esmeralda dito yung Omega just because they banned out
The Valier.
Valier.
Yes.
Pero they go for the Lance and well, mas masakit nga sa ulo ang isang Lancelot dito para sa ito Signal Ultra. Just looking at it, wala silang catch.
Yeah.
Halos
And
sa first 3 picks.
the Lance can go with the tempo na meron ng Ling. So ano pa bang ibang heroes na pwedeng tumapat sa Ling? No, I think Lance talaga eh. Pag may nakakita ka ng Ling, tapos gusto mong sabayan eh, outplay yan na lang kasi yan eh, Ling versus Lance eh.
But then again, kaya din binan dito ni Signal Ultra yung Lance.
Lance, yes.
Is because sobrang sakit na sa ulo nung meron kang Cyclops at meron kang Choke.
Oo, nakalaban mo. Tapos
Oo,
may Lance ka
tapos
pa.
may Lance ka pa. So parang nilagay mo na sa isang sobrang dihadong posisyon dito si Hades.
Totoo. I like it. Both of the teams formulating pretty well. Lu Yi is the ban for Omega. Tinarget nila ngayon this time si Imba DJ on the last 2 bans. Ang natitira kay Imba DJ, actually wala nang natira kay Imba DJ for the mage support. Nana,
Your
look at this.
picking.
Whoa.
Farsa is
Yeah,
banned.
Farsa is
Selena is banned. What's gonna be the Imba DJ hero, Butters?
Hot take.
Ano?
Rafaela.
Rafaela.
Hot take ko lang.
Rafaela.
Gusto ko lang makita
Okay.
na paganahin nila. Kasi it makes sense. Yung Hilda at yung Balmond, it can, work wonders for them kasi binibigyan sila extra movement speed,
Pwede.
extra sustain.
Mhm.
It could be a possibility, pero sabihin natin, siguro Rafaela 30%.
Oh.
30% pwede. Gatot.
I like it.
We haven't really seen a Gatot in quite a while.
This is one of the best heroes right now, I can therefore say, Butters. Especially with the concussive blast. Ang taas din ng damage ng kanyang passive. Every time bawas-bawas na. It can definitely make outplays. Plus, it can catch the Ling. Matimingan mo na tama yung ultimate. Pwede mo kasing sabayan yun eh. Pag nag-ultimate yung Ling, tapos sakto yung timing mo dun sa Avatar of Guardian, pagkababa ng Ling, boom, bumaba ka din. Knock-up is real.
Automatic.
Yes. Ang dami nila pang uli sa Ling. Kasi matik yung Ling, kukunin niya yung mga swords. Digi na lang yung
Digi.
natira. Yan na lang yung natira eh.
Yeah.
And walang Hilda.
I do not like
Walang
the
natira.
Digi.
Oh.
Okay, ito. This is something hot. literally.
This is hot sa MPL
This is hot sa
Indonesia.
MPL. Ginagamit na sa MPL Indonesia. They've been using this a lot, especially sa meta natin ngayon na there are a lot of melee heroes to sustain. It has good damage. People don't usually, itemize around magic defense nowadays.
Yes, I
And
like it.
That's why gumagana dito yung mga Cyclops, gumagana to sila Diggy.
Alice.
Pero I am actually this is very unusual, Manjin.
Ang problem ko sa Alice kasi, Butters, if you're up against a Tams, in the early game, kapag hindi mo nakuha yung levels mo ng Alice, lalo na side lane, lugi ka pa late game. Kailangan mo yung early levels, kailangan mo yung early items para makuha mo. Yes, probably the Alice can sustain, but the problem that I have for the Alice, kailangan niya rin makuha yung souls ng mga minions. So, I think Omega knows this, and what can they do is that pwede nilang harasin yung mga side lanes dito, especially on the Alice. Kasi lugi ang Alice sa Tams level 1 to 3 eh. Kaya makipag-go ng Tams dyan. So, we shall see. Even the Gatot Kacha can go toe-to-toe, even with the Balmond. So, I really think, in my prediction Omega will take this 2-0.
Yeah.
Ang taas ng emphasis na naubos yung hero ni Imba DJ.
May something about Diggy dito na
Iba?
It's kind of off para sa akin lang naman.
Ako din eh.
Medyo yung sabihin na lang natin dito, yung mga panghuli
Oo.
ng other team dito is actually kind of single target.
Yes.
You wouldn't really use it for the Avatar of the Guardian kasi you can actually avoid that
Yes.
anyway. So, there's something about the Diggy ngayon na ginagamit siya just for the sake na nandyan siya.
Yeah. I feel na pwede siguro magnana.
Well, nakita natin yung Blue Fire.
Oo.
Nakita natin yung Blue Fire na ginamit yun.
Magnana yung signal this time. Kasi nung natin yung Digi na ginamit ng Blacklist International on the main Digi role, hindi siya naging masyadong effective. Kasi after, kapag nag-ultra late game, bitin yung bitin yung time journey eh.
And sa totoo lang, meron pang Natalia, katulad na pinakita sa atin kanina ng ng Aura-PH.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of things happening right now, but I'm not really sure kung bakit napipili yung Digi dito. And just because, you would expect a Digi kapag may katapat kang Minotaur, may katapat kang Cupra, Atlas.
Oo.
Pero just straight up picking the Digi. I'm not saying na this is going to be the loss of, this is going to be the reason of the loss by Signal Ultra.
Oo.
It's just off lang siya para sa amin. And
Yeah. Kahit sa akin parang 50. Actually, hindi parang 50-50 talaga din eh. Kasi the fact na natagalan sila sa pagpili nun, doon mo pala makikita na
naipit ka na lang
naipit sila bigla yung Signal Ultra. And man, I really think that Omega got the driver's seat nung draft na yon. Man, Coach Dale, Mr. Worldwide, on their picks, I think they expected the Esmeralda ban din.
Yeah.
Nung nakuha dito ng Signal Ultra. Kasi Esmeralda is great sa lineup ng Omega eh. So, in-expect nila yung Lancelot, Esmeralda, and they went for the Harit. Even though may time journey, patient din eh. Pwede ka rin kasi maging patient sa Harit eh. Huwag mo ipop agad, di ba?
Yes, that's true. Especially nung binan nila yung Valier.
Oo nga eh.
That should have been the perfect implication na magi-Esmeralda sila.
Oo.
So
I like it.
out. I like it a lot. And sa totoo lang, I'm still rooting for a game 3 dito.
Okay.
I want Signal Ultra to win this and take us to a game 3.
Okay.
Since lahat naman ng games natin nag-game 3 ngayon,
Oo. Ayan na
full
nga.
force na natin.
Mukhang matatrap ata dito si Imba DJ. Is this the Diggy strat though? Mukhang hahabulin pa rin ni Nahit si Imba DJ. At wala silang bake ha. Sige, kukunin nila yung levels na gusto nila. This is it. The start of the Diggy strat. Ben Sanity will try for the steal, but the GZ will take it. Diggy is the third one again to die. Those are free kills for Team Omega. GZ is at level 2. Mukhang igugo pa rin nila dito si Imba DJ. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin ha. Muntikan lang. Reverse time coming in. GZ with the Synchro Vision. Ben Sanity going out, but Tochi is here for the first kill. That is the concussive blast. Nawala na rin ang Hilda dito. Man, Imba DJ with this Martyr strat. What can you say about it?
Well, Imba DJ is doing his job. Talaga binibigay information yung kalaban, although he's not really utilizing yung fresh mana niya kapag nabubuhay siya. But yeah, mas maaga mong makuha yung 0 gold, mas better.
Yeah, para wag mo na siyang pansinin.
Ah.
At alam to ng side ng Team Omega. I like the 4 flickers para sa sa Omega dito. Pero mukhang sustain lang yung Signal Ultra kasi napipersa ngayon. Mag-react si Natoshi. Dito sa Digipick, napipersa silang lumabas. And I think, nalamang ang Gatot Kacha against an Alice from level 1 to 3.
Oh. So, this is going to be an opening for Omega to just abuse at this point. Parang wag mo nang pahingahin dito yung Signal Ultra.
Oo.
Kunin mo na lahat ng advantage na makukuha mo. Imba DJ, this is the strategy na tinatawag natin. He has the mask, so he doesn't really need to, find a way. Pero Imba DJ dito, binaba yung buhay niya na todo, bibigay nila kay Haze.
Binibigay nila yung XP. Binibigay nila yung XP. Level 4 for Omega. They know na nanggugulo lang si Imba DJ. Pero ayun na, sabi dito ng mga kwago, paturok.
Oh.
Oh my, orange buff is here. Sino makakuha? Makakuha pa rin ni Hajizi. Ben Sanity is still level 3, but all of the space is now revolving around Team Signal Ultra. Pero nakakapagdepensa. Ito kasi maganda sa team ng Omega. Okay lang na iwan nila yung lane. Kasi mabilis din yung clear eh.
That is true. Pero tingnan mo dito kung nasan lagi si Imba DJ. He always goes to the buff side kasi may retribution siya.
Oo.
So, napipilitan yung Omega dito na patayin siya na mabilis.
Kailangan.
Kasi if ever man malagay siya sa pwesto na ganito agad at may retribution siya, that's going to be an automatic steal.
Yes. Actually, nasabi ko last time na nakapag-retry ka kapag nasa Young Again. Pero hindi pala. Mas nakakapag-revitalize ka lang.
Oo.
Kapag nag-Young Again ka. And nonetheless, nakita na natin to. That's why hindi na masyadong sorpresa sa atin. Pero it seems like Omega wapa kills. Kasi they will still take the tower. And papatayin pa rin nila ng papatayin.
Oo. Well, at this point... Uy!
Uy! Oh!
Oh! Nice move. Very nice move coming up from Heath. Na-realize nga na, okay,
Na-damage siya eh.
nangungulit ka, dinamagean mo ako. Sige, walang ibang makakuha ng kill.
This is a reset.
This is going to be a reset. So,
GZ will take this kill right now. Napersa si Imba DJ mag-back dito. Alam niyang reset 200. That was smart. Mr. Fundamentals.
Ano sabi ni Mr. Fundamentals?
Ano sabi niya?
Simple, smart ako.
Simple, smart ako.
Gumanon
Tama.
siya, tama, Omega eh.
Omega.
Omega.
Heat. Again. There you go. There you go. Reset kill.
Reset kill.
Reset kill. Pero ang problem dito, nababasag ang mga side lane ng Omega. Meanwhile, Signal Ultra, lumalakas ngayon. Yung iba't iba. Kasi free game eh. Sobrang disruptive talaga ng Digi. Even though that is a reset kill.
Uy!
Ang ganda.
That was actually a
Ganda ng moves.
well-timed dodge. Well, not really a dodge, but well-timed face-in.
Yeah, actually sinubukan ni Hit i-delay yung kanyang Way of the Dragon.
Oh.
Para lang siguro mawala yung glowing blood. Pero this is godlike now for the Harit. We are now going, ladies and gentlemen, to the mid-game. Classic Digi strat. Sobrang hirap pa din, men, kahit nabubuhay. Kasi, for the side of Signal Ultra, nagkaka-item sila. Calamity Reaper na si Chulin. And malapit na rin mabuo yung endless battle ni Hades.
And nandito na naman si Imba DJ. Kahit na-reset siya,
Palag pa rin.
palag pa rin. He's going to sacrifice himself. Wala naman masyado nawawala. Although, dalawang stacks na or dalawang layers na
Oo.
ng gold ang binibigay niya dito for the other team.
Mr. Fundamental Heat trying for the Way of the Dragon. Chujin flowing blood phasing out. Walang makuwang kill ngayon ng Omega dahil nagkaka-items na ang team ng Signal Ultra. Brute Force Breastplate para sa Balmond Butters. And this is what you get, no? It's not about Omega not having gold. It's about creating space for your team.
Oo.
And if your team is a sustained lineup, man, Signal Ultra, it's looking like game number 3 sa ganitong sitwasyon, Butters.
Isipin mo godlike yung isa nyo,
Oo.
906, 418. Ang dami oh. Pero, kung titignan mo siya from the gold side, hindi siya nag-reflect. 200 gold.
Yes. At hindi kayo makapagbasag. Kailangan yung pumatay ng ibang tao.
Oh, grabe yung kunat nila dito.
Kunat.
Yung Hilda na lalagpasan na yung Way of the Dragon. Tsaka
Synchrovision. Combo.
Synchrovision.
Zaman for Synchrovision. At bubugbugin pa rin nila. Sabi dito ng Omega, okay lang kahit bugbugin ka namin. Basta bronze.
Oo.
Basta bronze.
bronze.
Basta bronze. Rhea, oh! And that's good news for Team Omega. The fact na nakapatay sila ng ganon, pwede nila mabasag yung lane and heat. Mukhang mabubuhay pa rin. Ben Sanity, here comes the Avatar of God. Like what we've said, the capability of the Gatot Kacha to respond quickly. 5:22, ladies and gentlemen. Medyo wala tayong makikitang big plays dito dahil again, it's a sacrificial flame. But that is the first push na magmumula sa Omega. Ang crucial kasi nung pick-off men sa top lane.
Okay. So, walang blue dito yung side ng Signal Ultra. Walang purple.
Oo.
Nakuha dito ni Haji.
Oo.
And Hades dito, if ever hindi niya manakaw to, yung purple buff dito, that's going to give his ability to rotate ng mabilis.
Oo. Medyo magkakaubusan. Alam mo dito ata mapapatunayan kung sino tunay na kalmado.
Oo.
Kasi kapag ganito laro mo, kalaban mo Digi, kailangan mo ng sobrang patience.
Sipin mo, inikot-ikutan ka,
Oo nga
wala
eh.
kang magawa.
Umuutot-utot lang.
Umuutot-utot, may rotation dun sa may rotation sa taas, hindi nyo masusuportahan. Pero, proactiveness is key. Heat dito na din sa may likod is try to control Hades dito. It doesn't really have the damage. Legendary na naman dito si Haji, pero dun sa may
Ang bilis ang push nito.
Yeah.
Man, hindi makapag-back ang Omega dito because of the Digi. Is this a free tower? Yes, it is. Signal Ultra with the Digi strat. Now, getting the tower in the top lane. Sabi, ito yung game na bawal talaga mag-back. Bawal ka mag-back is the key for Iba DJ.
First to react, first to lose.
Yes.
Yun ang galaw natin dito, Omega Signal Ultra.
Ang
Okay.
disruptive ng Digi.
Oo,
So,
Durance pa yung first item.
ang hirap eh.
Ay, di mo naman kasi pwedeng hindi pansinin.
Oo nga eh. At saka wala kasi silang hero na na nagbe-benefit sa deaths ng kalaban.
Oo.
Again, like what we said, Hilda is one main counter. She can one-hit everyone. But Omega needs kill other people. Kapag di lang pinapatay nila, lalakas at lalakas yung ibang players ng Signal Ultra.
Oo, alam mo, ito Omega dito, they're doing a great job just holding on to whatever it is that they're holding on.
Oo.
Kaso kasi, ang hirap ng ang hirap ng posisyon si Imba DJ, ang ginagawa lang niya, nangungulit lang.
Oo. Nahirapan, no? Even though nagkaka-item sila, kailangan mapatay nila ibang hero eh. And the problem, di nila magawa. Makunat si Bensanity, si Chujin makunat na din.
Oo. And, nanaig na naman po.
Ang itlog.
Nanaig na naman po ang itlog na out of nowhere.
Oh my God, mukhang ito na ata unang totoong laban ng ating ganap. Ay, nako po, Ling makakuha dito ng kills pero sumisigsag lang si GG coming in with the shield. Legendary, dalawa mawawala dito at eto na! Ling ultimate, mahuli kaya nila? Hindi umabot yung ultimate ni Toshi. Sinubukan ni Toshi. Huliin yung Ling that time. But it was not enough. Team Signal Ultra still neglecting Omega from pushing a tower and from killing them. May flicker pa to.
Alam mo,
Wala
kahit
pala.
sinabi natin kanina tagilid,
Ganda.
yung mga bagay-bagay dito para sa digipick na to, they actually make it work. And I actually commend them for that.
Yeah. Pero nakakapatay yung Omega eh. Dapat pag may digicom ka, wag mamatay eh.
Oo.
Kailangan ligtas lang eh. Masyadong mataas din yung pick-up capability ng Omega this time. There you go.
And may retribution to, so kung kailangan nila i-take down agad.
Ayun
Nahuli
na
yung link
Star
dito.
Power Lockdown. Ang
Oy!
ganda ng huli! Hit and haze! Star Power Lockdown para dun sa link. Tatlo na nawala dito Signal Ultra at mukhang yung Digi makakapatay pa ng isa. Legendary para kay Harit. Hindi daw pwede yan. Double kill para sa Diggy. What can happen? Jujin, sinubukan niya lahat. Pero si Rhea na lamang mabuhay. Haze is still alive. Magkaka-ultimate siya in a while. Curtizy is also alive. Omega getting the upper hand. I think ito na ata ang pinakamataas na score
Oo.
sa MPL.
And Ben Sanity is true, mga kaibigan. He's just
Ben-
trying his best
Oo.
to tank. Pero kasi at that point, sobrang dami na talaga nangyayari.
Yeah. Look at that Gillette instant replay. Hades is nowhere to be found. Perfect target of the Way of the Dragon. And perfect star power lockdown.
Oh! I mean, Signal Ultra dito, they did a great job. But right now, the tables have turned. Nasa Omega ang Lord natin ngayon.
Yeah, they can fight this.
It doesn't really matter kasi sobrang...
Ah!
Oh!
They
Time
can fight
journey.
this. Time journey, pero mukhang nadali na ata talaga. Nakapa na. Nandito sila Curtizy sa bandang gilid. Activate siya sa flip. Ayun na nga yung Tempest of Blade. Sorcerer Minion, pero nandito na si Haze. At mukhang wala pa rin namamatay sa side ng Omega dahil sumisigzag-sigzag lang. Si Haji Z. Rhea also falling down. Killing spree pa yung D-Keep. Kaya okay lang yan para sa side ng Omega. The Alice won't do anything. Sabi ng Omega, not in our turf, not in my yard. Says Omega, kung kalmado kayo, mas kalmado kami. Wala kaming pakialam sa Diggy. Omega taking the tower in the bottom lane. Man, yun yung team fight na hinahanap nila kanina pa.
Okay. Capability-wise, nakita natin doon na nagamit siya against Avatar of the Guardian. Right now, Haji, ang taas ng KDA netong taong to pagkatapos ng game na to.
21.
21-1-11.
Record-breaking KDA.
Record-breaking KDA. Si Imba DJ, paalam KDA.
424. Ang problem ni Imba DJ, pag pulado na yung mga kalaban niya, tumatama bigla
Oo.
yung auto-alarm bombs. Nakakapatay siya nang hindi niya alam.
Hindi niya sadya.
Oo. Gusto niya sana mag-poke. Meanwhile, Flowing Bloods coming in. Napakagandang ultimate mula sa Alice. Kailangan mag-iingat ng Omega doon, men. Nako, mukhang eto na ata ang pagpwersa ng Game 3. Omega needs to back off dahil pag na-wipe out sila dito, it's going to be a potential endgame battles.
Oo. Well, mirrored lang naman, Manjin, kasi meron pa namang torre. Wala din naman torre dito yung Omega sa taas.
Oo nga pala.
So,
Lamang nga pala Signal.
that is only a mirror. It's not going to be a problem for them. As long as nobody dies at this point, maantay na si Haji, they can still defend. Pero hindi na ata hayaan ng Signal Ultra mangyari yun.
Oo nga. Ayaw na ng Signal Ultra. Ang ganda ng pasok talaga ni Toshi din kanina on the Avatar of Guardian. And let's see kung makakuha pa siya dito ng ibang outplays. Pops the second skill. Mahuri sa taunt dito. Ang Alice. Concussive Blast. Pero nakapag-stun ng Alice dito. Merong Blowing Blood in. Wala siyang gagawin. Walang ultimate na magaganap. Meanwhile, si Ling. Ling will just take the purple buff. It is now a reset for Omega. Alam mo, parang ang dami na nangyari pero 14 minutes pa lang.
Oh, eh, ganun talaga, men. Kapag buong magdamag, nakikita mo may namamatay. 4-24-4. 24 times namatay. Ilang beses namatay in 15 minutes yan, Manjin.
Parang ang hirap niyan eh.
Parang hirap, no?
Kaya ikaw na mag-mat niyan.
Yung 14 minutes,
Sige.
2 times. 2
Ah.
times namamatay per minute.
Oh, galing mo mag-mat.
Diba? Ayos ba yun?
Totoo. Pwede ka na sa Rage Quiz.
Oo, pwede yun.
Oo.
Ay, actually, tinalo ko Shinbu dun.
Ay, oo nga naman. Eto
Oo.
na nga. Imba DJ? Actually, nakapatay siya dito ha. So, pwede siyang mapatay pero ayaw niya na. Ayaw niya na.
Ayaw niya na. Suko na, Lods.
Suko
Mamaya na, Lods.
Tama na, boy. Yung KDA ko. MPL pa naman to.
Oo.
Lugi KDA.
Isipin mo kung lahat ng team gagawin tong strategy na to. Paalam KDA.
Tapos ilalagay sa'yo, no? KDA per game.
Average mo nasira dahil sa 24. This is the highest, I think.
Oo.
Kasi yung una 21, di ba?
Oo.
Ito na yung highest.
Ito na yung highest. Death count. 27 nga ata yun eh.
I think nasa 21. I think
Oo.
nasa 21. Pero this could probably be the highest.
We shall see. Ang Delix dito para sa Omega, online na lahat ng heroes ng Signal Ultra. Yung Alice is a super late game hero. Hindi mo siya agad mahuhuli kasi the more na meron siyang stacks,
Oo.
the more na ang taas ng cooldown nung kanyang first kill. Pwede nga umabot sa 1 second lang yan eh. kapag umabot ng sobrang taas ang cooldown.
Well, it is the stacking mechanic of the hero.
Oo.
Alis dito. As long as merong minions na pwede i-take down, tataas at tataas lang yan. At actually, pakunat ng pakunat ang isang Alis.
Oo.
So, the more na tumatagal yung game, the more na mas nagiging problema siya.
Yeah. Kailangan na ng damage dito ng Omega, as in lahat sila. Even Toshi can go for damage items. Kasi masakit pa rin yung passive, yung suntok sa lupa ng isang Gatot Kacha. So right now, Signal Ultra, hindi natin napansin Butters, may libreng turtle pala sila. May libreng Lord pala silang nakuha.
Oh, ay well, doon sa may baba, eto Omega dito, they are, just being patient sa lahat ng mangyayari dito. Try to push every wave na mapupush sila. Kasi alam nila na hindi sila pwedeng ma-split push habang tinitake down nila yung Lord.
Oo. At na-dodge.
Na-dodge. And it's easy to actually telegraph that.
Oo.
Diba? At this point, parang isang pindot lang ng Tempest of Blades.
Ulti na eh.
That's enough time
Oo.
to dodge yung binato dito ng Cyclops.
I really think na teams will now ban this dig eh. Ang hirap eh. Kahit hindi nagawa ng solid, basta basta makita kayo,
Oh,
okay lang eh.
well, information is king.
Oo.
For
Kasi-
ML.
Kasi ang problem, okay lang na mamatay as long na nakikita mo yung kalaban. And ang problem, may damage kasi 5-5-5 yung damage. 3-5, 3-5, 3-5. That's still damage. And that disrupts the TP, that disrupts any channeling something. Yung heal, nadi-disrupt yung heal eh. Kasi may damage eh.
That's true. Regen in any way is actually stopped by that mechanic. Pero dito, nahuli na si Ben Sanity.
Wala na
Reverse
damage.
time on Toshi, hindi na siya makausod.
Oo, wala nang damage. Tagilid na, I can therefore say game 3 na.
Pwede.
Game 3 na.
There's a big chance na pwede. Pero
Oo.
etong Digi talaga na to,
Bad beats
napaka-traidor.
Oo. Napaka-traidor. Kung ikaw ang Omega, for sure mababad beats ka talaga. Pero mula sa likod, nandito si kaibigang Rhea, buhay pa din. Flowing blood in, immortality being Papa GC, trying to run away. Synchro Vision out. Chrono Dash out, I mean, mawawala si Toshi dito. That is 1-for-1. Hades actually namatay sa top. Buhay pang Omega.
Hinabol. Pero kasi wala sa timing. Kumbaga yung Lord nandun sa may 60-second range.
Oo.
And si Hades dito nasa 33 lang. Well, actually sabay lang sila mabubuhay dito ni Toshi.
Oo.
So that only means that Omega here, if they really want to, win this, kailangan nila makontest yung next Lord. Even
Oo.
if not win, just
Ay!
try to get it as much as possible. Pero nahuli na yung Alice.
Mr. Fundamental hit with a beautiful knock-up to the Way of the Dragon. Nakita mo, pinasa niya kay Haze.
Oo.
Pagka Way of the Dragon, sinalo ng Star Power Lockdown.
At eto, Manjina, pinapaasa. May pag-asa ang Omega dito.
May pag-asa ang Omega dito. Oh no! Lethal counter coming in from Rhea, but where is the damage? Where is your Ling? Wala dito mga kaibigan. Another kick coming in from Mr. Fundamental. Ben Sanity, nasusunog siya dito ng mga planets. Attack Omega right now. Clutch after clutch after clutch pick-offs. That is the way for Omega in getting this game. It doesn't matter if you're a Digicom. We don't care. We can kill your allies. Sabi dito ng Omega.
Okay. So, Manjin, this is now a 5v5. This is probably the final Lord of the game na meron tayo ngayon. Whoever gets this has the higher probability to win.
Yes.
Pero ang kailangan natin alalahanin naman dito is Imba DJ and Hades. Mas marami silang pwedeng pangkuha ng Lord just because of the retribution.
Yeah. And
Na meron
papatay
sila.
nila kagad si Digi dito kasi ayaw nilang may retry yung Digi. Si Hades, pwede magka-retry, but the GC is also there with the retribution. So they're now starting it. Heat, ladies and gentlemen, boxing out. Team Signal Ultra, pagmasdan natin mabuti ang Lord. Si Hades nasa malayo. He is now controlling the bottom side of the map. Inaabangan siya ni Hades dito. Nagkakasaikuan ang dalawang teams ngayon. Sa ating Lord take, nagkakaresetan. Nakuha pa ni Hades nga.
Na-pwerte siyang gamitin yung retribution doon and they get the Digi. Toshi dito is probably at a bad spot. Si Thams doon, nag-solo Lord take. Si Rhea dito, may idea siya.
May idea siya nga. Pero ang maganda kasi sa sa Gatot Kacha, kahit nasa malayo ka, pwede ka mag-ulti lang eh. So, Omega can actually take this Lord. Meanwhile, the Gatot Kacha just split pushes. Let's see. Dito si Cortese, Continent Inferno, lugi na yung Balmond dyan. I think yung Balmond yung pinakamawawalan din ng Sai dito.
Naku, pinapalo-palo si Sujin dito.
Ay, naku.
Kay Gatot, si Hades dito on the backlines. Courtesy. Fast decision making.
Yeah. Oh my, nice dodge mula kay Haze. I think, kay Hades. I think, inunahan ni Haze eh. Pwede niya sanang timingan. Pero, talagang gigil eh. Kailangan na patayin.
Si Toshi dito, nakahuli pero the lanes are pushing in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one hard match for the side of Omega.
Napapalaban sila ng todo dito. Imagine na falling low. Ayun na nga yung time journey. Meanwhile, si Ajizi ang main target dito. Papasok na si Cortese. Avatar Guardian on 2-2. Medyo magulo ang laban. Sino ang nagkakapatayan? Actually, Hades falling low as well. He will dodge out the Star Power Lockdown. Pero merong Winter Truncheon si Haze. At si Rhea ay namumula-wala ng damage. Si Rhea, Mr. Fundamental with a knock-up. This is it. I think it's now over. Butters, Omega. Patience is a virtue. OMG, Omega. Pinagkaisahan. At natira si Ipa DJ.
Oh my goodness!
What an insult! That is the vaccine for you. Omega defeating the Digi Strat 2-0.
Signal Ultra tried for 2 gimmicks. First, didn't work. Second, nakita lang natin na hindi gumana din. Omega has the proper grasp on how to counter these kinds of strategies.
I think masyadong pilit eh. Parang naubusan talaga. But nonetheless, the main story is Omega, Mr. Worldwide, dali with the draft. And man, ang i-comment ko doon ay si Heat.
Yeah.
Mr. Fundamental on the show, getting every crucial pickups of the game.
There are things na kailangan mong i-credit talaga kay Heath doon, especially that certain kill on the Alice agad-agad. And ang Alice kasi kapag nakapwesto talaga siya sa gitna niyo lahat, that's the time na masasabi mo na kailangan natin lumaban na lang or kailangan natin tumakbo. And tatandaan natin, dun sa laban na yon, ang unang tumakbo, talo.